In this video, we're going to review how to find the extrema of power functions. In this case, by extrema, I mean the minimums and maximums of a graph. So you see here, I've provided a graph for you, an equation for you, and what I want you to do is find the maximum, minimum. I want you to include a sketch. It's a rough sketch, but I also want you to label all of the intercepts. So if I'm going to label the intercepts, that means I better know what they are. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to type this into my calculator. So go to your y equals and type that equation in. I've already done so to conserve time. Now I'm going to hit graph. Your graph should look something like that. Now, the instructions I'm going to give you, you need to be very attentive with this, because if not, you're going to have to go back and rewatch the video so that you can get these instructions. Now, what I need are maximum points to start off with. Maximum are high points. Now, I don't care about these straight ones because they keep going up forever. What I care about is this maximum right there. So we're looking for where the turning points are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit second and trace. And right there, number 4 is maximum. So I'm going to go down right maximum. Now, I got this little cursor flashing up here. This time, because it happens to be in the middle of the screen, that's somewhat convenient. But you cannot just start clicking. Remember, what it does is it starts searching between two values. So I need to tell it to start searching over here to the left. I'm going to hit enter. That little arrow pops up, so I know it's going to start searching there. I'm going to press my right arrow, make the little cursor go up around the hump, so I know it's on the other side of the hump now. I can see it flashing. I'm going to press enter. So it's going to stop looking here. So it's looking in between these x values. Now it says guess, so I'm just going to hit enter. And it tells me this maximum point is located at negative 0.16 and at 9.16. Okay. So I can kind of roughly sketch that if I so wish, but I'm going to wait to do that. Now I'm going to find the minimum points. So I'm going to press second and trace. Option 3 is minimum. Now I need to find this minimum over here to the left. So that means I need to go all the way to the left. So I'm on the outside of that turn. I'm going to press enter. Now I'm going to press the right arrow until I go to the other side of that turn. And then I'm going to press enter. And so it's going to look in between these values. So I'm going to press enter. And it tells me that turning point, that minimum, is at negative 2.08, because I'm rounding, and negative 3.08. So now I'm going to find this minimum over here. So second, trace, select minimum. I'm going to press the right arrow until I get over into that general area. Now again, I need to start on the left, which I am. I'm to the left of that minimum point. So I'm going to press enter. The calculator will start searching there. I'm going to move to the other side. Okay, I'm to the right of it now, so I'm going to press enter. So it's going to stop searching there. And the guess, just hit enter. And it tells me this minimum is at 1.49, so about 1.5. And at 0.94, so really close to 1. Okay, so those are my maximum points and my minimum points. while I have the graph here, what I need to do is I need to find these intercepts. I need to find those roots. Okay, remember, an x-intercept is also called a zero or a root. So I'm going to select number 2 for 0. Now, same thing. I need to be to the left of that 0 point. I'm going to press enter. I'm going to move to the right of that 0 point. So that's good. Press enter. Now for guess, I'm just going to press enter again. And it says that 0, oops, looks like I'm going to have to do that again. That 0 is at about negative 2.5. So now I'm going to go find this other one. So second trace, 0. I want to be to the left of this other root, which I am right now. I'm going to press enter. The little triangle appears, so I'm going to press the right arrow. So I'm past the intercept, so I'm good there. I'm going to press enter again. It's going to stop looking there. Now I'm going to press enter, and it's going to tell me that the other intercept is at about negative 1.52, comma 0. All right, so now it's time for me to try to make this sketch. Okay, so negative 0.16, so that's just to the left of 0, and at 9.16, so that's just above 9. So about there, good enough. Okay, we have a minimum at negative 2.08, so just to the left of negative 2. So negative 2, and down negative 3. So 1, 2, 3, and just a tad more, just a smidge more. So I'll say there. I'm going to have a minimum at negative 1.5. I'm sorry, I'm going to have a minimum at positive 1.49, so 1.5, and almost up to 1. So about there. Now this makes sense because I can sort of see that matching on my graph in here. So I got one there, then up top, then down here. What I need to care about now are these intercepts. So negative 2.5 and negative 1.5. So 1, 2.5 and negative 1.52. Now, negative 2.50, negative 1.520. I do that because on the test, you're going to be asked to label the intercepts. Okay, so I'm looking for the zeros there. All right, now I also know that my y-intercept here is at 9. Okay, I know that because it's the last number without an x. So that's right there, 0, 9. So now I'm just going to come down, go through here, come to this point, come up, come to here because that's a maximum, come down, bounce here, and go up. So let's see how we do. Down to there, turning up. Turning at this point, coming down, there's my y-intercept. Down to this point, touch, and I'm going to go up. Put my arrows so that we know that they go on forever. Not perfect, but that would get full credit. You're welcome to rewatch this video if you need to. Otherwise, there are a few questions on page 15 that you could use for practice. Have a great day.